There's a lot to unpack.
Like if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna eat the whole bowl. I'm also gonna get an appetizer. Like I'm gonna enjoy myself. My scale has not gone down at all. Well, this morning I woke up and I literally felt like I just like had a high. It feels so good. Are you calling me fat? We are going to our favorite restaurant in Tampa to have my treat. All the carbs. Trying to eat good if I'm gonna cheat every single day. I need you guys to help me. I need you guys to hold me accountable.
What are you wearing?
My pajamas. I'm tired. I don't want to do this.
Hey everyone, I'm Abbey Sharp. Welcome to Abby's Kitchen. Today we'll be continuing our series reviewing Jaclyn Hill's weight loss series on her channel. But first, let me tell you about my sponsor, Natural Delight's Medjool Dates. I admittedly have a super sweet tooth, as do my boys, so apparently the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. One of our favorite pantry staples around here are Natural Delight's Medjool Dates. We love their chewy texture for snacking, but they're also so amazing at adding natural sweetness, fiber, and potassium to both sweet and savory recipes. And you guys already know that if you frequent the Abby's Kitchen blog or have my book, The Mindful Glow Cookbook. I basically put them in everything. Now, we've always bought Natural Delight's Medjool Dates brand because honestly, their flavor and texture is just unmatched. They're grown in low humidity with high heat and plentiful water and are made without any additives or pesticides. It's literally all the work of the warm sun. So you can find Medjool Dates in the fresh produce section of the grocery store year-round since they are actually a fresh fruit. And if you want to try out Medjool Dates yourself, check out the link in my bio to learn more. Now, before we get into it, you can pause the screen or look at the description to check out my disclaimer, including a big trigger warning to those with current or previous experiences with disordered eating. As always, please feel free to skip this video if it's not supportive to your journey. Also, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so that you never miss out on a video, and also don't forget to follow me on some of my other social media platforms as well, like Instagram and TikTok at Abby's Kitchen. Now, if you haven't checked out the other videos that I reviewed in this series, you can watch them right here. But just in case you need a quick little recap, we've been following along on Jaclyn Hill's weight loss journey that she began documenting in September 2021. Now, at the time of filming this video, I am caught up to episode 8 of Jaclyn's journey after reacting to episode 1 and 3 in its entirety. Now, today I'm going to be offering some overarching themes from the episodes since then, and I'm going to share my thoughts on what I think may be helping to support Jaclyn's journey and some areas that I think may still be a bit of a challenge and worth addressing. So let's start with the good, because I want to take a moment here to offer Jaclyn all of my support, kindness, and compassion for a moment, because I think that beginning any transformation on the internet isn't easy. And actually, in one video, she even talks about how unkind people on the internet have been when she eats something that's not on her plan. So I just want to say, I see you, Jaclyn. And I do think that your journey is something that probably a lot of people can relate to. It is not going to be a straight line like so many before and after photo transformation testimonials make it seem. It's going to be messy. It's going to be bumpy. And there's going to need to be a lot of work done to figure out what works uniquely for you. One thing I do love seeing is Jaclyn starting to find nutritious meals that she enjoys and that make her feel good. As this journey moves along, Jaclyn talks about how much easier the eating piece is getting, and she's finding nutritious meals that she actually enjoys that aren't completely devoid of flavor, balance, or fun. Let's take a quick look.
Whenever I've had like the stomach flu growing up or just anything that has to do with like stomach issues, when my appetite comes back, I always crave fettuccine alfredo. So instead, I made cauliflower crusted pizza. It's not great for you. Obviously, it's a frozen pizza, but it's still better than making a full ass like fettuccine alfredo. And I use the Trader Joe's one. And then on my slices, I just add a little balsamic glaze and basil. And it is super, super, super yummy. It's not like it's a New York pie, but it's still super, super yummy and it's making me feel happy and better. So I'm making them grilled cheese, and then I will have chicken piccata. Okay, so this looks incredibly unappetizing right now, but Jordan just made this skillet chicken piccata. Holy crap, this is incredible.
This is a real improvement from the last episode I reviewed where she was completely cutting out carbs and lamenting over how terrible her bunless burger was. There are definitely times when that I must cut out all the bad foods mentality sneaks in. In fact, she actually says that herself at one point in the series. But there are moments here where I'm seeing a little bit more balance than we did in the past. So with time, she may be realizing that allowing herself maybe some rice with dinner or like a frozen cauliflower pizza crust with cheese and her favorite toppings will be much more sustainable than just allowing herself flavor-free, super low calorie, super low carb meals that she truly hates. I think we obviously have a long way to go to make this a sustainable lifestyle and not just like a 60-day challenge, but it probably feels safer for her to kind of stick her toe in the water to test out the temperature before just diving right in. Now, speaking of testing, I also really like that she's starting to collect some data beyond just the numbers on the scale to serve as a source of motivation. So we're going to talk about the scale and weighing behaviors in more detail in a moment, but I am happy to at least hear her mention some non-weight related outcomes of her diet, like feeling better or having clear thoughts or energy, or just enjoying her healthy meals a little bit more. So let's take a quick look.
Well, this morning I woke up and I literally felt like I just had a high. I feel so good. I feel so energetic. I got out of bed and I literally felt lighter. I feel so good. I feel so clear. I feel so energetic. And then I got on the scale and my weight actually has dropped, which is insane. Like I was 173, which I have not seen on the scale in a very, very long time. And it encourages me so much. So, and we have another birthday party, our good family friend. So it's gonna be more pizza and more wings. So I'm actually gonna be meal prepping my own food for the party today because I've realized that this is a job, whether you want to accept it or not. So right now it is Thursday and I have not cheated on my diet. I feel like that's what I'm calling it now. Although I really don't feel like I'm dieting because I feel so good, you guys. I have not had anything except a potato chip since last Thursday. So 7 days and I am feeling so good. And honest to God, it's gotten easy. Jordan made a pasta today that looked delicious. And I genuinely didn't even want to eat it because I'm like, I feel good right now. When I wake up in the morning, I feel lighter. I put on a pair of jeans today that I was unable to get buttoned 2 weeks ago and I wore them for hours and I was comfortable. I'm just feeling good and I feel excited. My scale has not gone down at all in the last couple of days, which is super frustrating. The past 2 days, my scale has gone up a pound and a half and I genuinely don't believe it because I'm feeling better and better every day. My clothes are fitting me better. I'm like, my scale is lying to me. So I don't really know. And I'm not lifting heavy weights. It's not like I'm putting on muscle, so I'm not gaining weight and muscle. I don't know, but I'm trying not to focus on the scale.
I like that there is at least some mention of the non-weight outcomes here because feeling good from eating more nutritious, balanced meals and moving our body are really outcomes that we can more reliably count on. What happens on the scale is often somewhat out of our control. So hormones, bathroom habits, water retention, metabolic compensatory mechanisms are all designed to prevent extreme weight loss. So these videos to me really show that weight loss is not a linear journey. It's not always predictable. So if we rely exclusively on that external feedback from the scale as a motivator for healthy behavior change, it's really hard to stay on track during the weeks when the scale doesn't budge. Collecting data that hey, yeah, like I feel really good when I eat this way and maybe I have some, veggies in my meal, regardless of what the scale does, keeps our focus on what we can actually control. Having said that, I do still see Jaclyn struggling to let go of the tight grip that the scale has over her. I can see it still holds a lot of power to her. And while her words are saying like, I don't care about this is not important, even in the first video that I reviewed, she's still weighing herself quite a bit. An over-dependence on validation from the scale would be one of the areas I would recommend we work on.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I've now gone from 183 to 172. I am looking so much leaner, which is so exciting. I hit 172 on the scale. That's a big deal. I've literally been sitting at 173 for like 10 days. My scale has not gone down at all.
Weighing ourselves multiple times a week is really setting ourselves up for a disappointment, which I do tend to see at times in this journey for Jaclyn. What often happens here on any diet is that we lose a significant amount of water weight at the start, which is really encouraging. So we continue doing the same thing we've been doing. But once your body realizes like, whoa, this diet is like a long time thing, it starts fighting to hold onto that weight. So it increases our hunger hormone ghrelin, reduces our satiety hormone leptin, reduces our casual activity in the day, increases our stress hormone cortisol, which stores fat, and it makes our mind obsess over food and getting in more calories all day. Even in a non-diet context, our body weight will naturally fluctuate daily based on our food intake, water consumption, bathroom habits, hormonal fluctuation, etc. So in the context of weight loss, I recommend not weighing yourself more than once a week. Now, my next concern is that I'm seeing Jaclyn adopt like a no pain, no gain mentality that I think is actually counterproductive to her long-term success. Now, in the first 2 episodes, we saw a lot of dragging ourselves through meals and workouts that we really didn't like, only to set ourselves up to overeat later on during a cheat. Now, since then, I am starting to see a little more compromise on some things at times. So that to me is a really great step towards better self-awareness and better self-care. But still, when the number on the scale doesn't seem to budge fast enough, Jaclyn seems to tighten the reins and engage in a lot of negative self-talk and rigidity with regards to forcing herself to do things she really hates to do. Let's take a look.
The 60-day thing is just out the window. I'm feeling super disappointed in myself and frustrated with the way I haven't stuck to this. There's always an excuse to eat bad food. What's the point in trying to eat good if I'm gonna cheat every single day? I was so stressed out like an hour ago. I made myself a drink. I need something to take the edge off. I'm so stressed out by today. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna force myself to get on that damn treadmill and get a workout in.
What are you wearing?
My pajamas. I'm tired. I don't wanna do this.
This is a whole new level.
You're never gonna wake up and be like, oh my God, I can't wait to work out today. That's never gonna be your life. But I do it because I love the result.
I hate my life, but I'm gonna work out.
You did something that you didn't want to do, that's so good for you.
Okay, there's a lot to say about this. First of all, I understand it's probably really annoying to see a thin white woman on YouTube or Instagram tell you how much they love salad or love going for a run or love doing an intense spin class.
Okay, everybody, let's take this next hill.
Not all of us get that runner's high or are obsessed with green things, so I'm not even going to start on the potentially patronizing find an exercise you love, because the reality is you might just not love any of it. However, you do need to find something that you are okay with. You don't need to love it, but you need to be okay with it and to understand your threshold for when things shift from tolerating it or thinking it's okay to hating it and forcing yourself to do it. If you're exercising to change your body, here's the brutal truth. Exercise isn't even a super effective weight loss strategy. So if you're stuck unsure of how to even start liking exercise, the first step is to uncouple the association of weight loss with exercise. Next, stop thinking, oh, if it's not super hard and I'm not drenched in sweat, that exercise doesn't count. No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
All movement is good movement. And if it's not sustainable, there's little to no point in you doing it, in my opinion. If you don't get out of the all or nothing mentality, it is impossible to even explore activity to find something that maybe we can like and enjoy. And I worry that a miserable exercise experience may kind of poison the experience as a whole and result in Jaclyn calling it quits on all of the health promoting behaviors because she kind of sees them as a packaged deal. So in my opinion, the treadmill may actually be holding her back from reaching her goals long term. Next, we're still seeing a lot of this kind of cheat day, last supper mentality around food as a result of all or nothing thinking. Let's take a look.
So I'm like, why would I go there and split a bowl of pasta? Like if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna eat the whole bowl. I'm also gonna get an appetizer. Like I'm gonna enjoy myself.
So today's a cheat day.
All the carbs.
But you're eating healthy on a cheat day.
Because
Cheat
dinner.
meal.
Oh, so you're saving up for dinner.
Absolutely.
day 2 of Micah being here. Jordan made us what looks to be the yummiest breakfast ever. I got 3 different sopas. I got a quesadilla. Jordan is making something that I can't have. Oh, I have been eating super, super clean. I, honest to God, like haven't cheated since Micah was here. So we're going out with my brother and sister and some of our good friends, and we're gonna enjoy yummy, yummy, yummy food. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna live my best. We ordered a couple of appetizers and they were like a 4 out of 10. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend my cheat on this. So now we are leaving this place. We had appetizers and we are going to our favorite restaurant in Tampa to have my cheat.
As I already mentioned, Jaclyn's meals on the diet are definitely looking more balanced and a little less restrained. And I have no issue with her enjoying any of these foods, including the mac and cheese her fans like chastised her for. But it's more in the language she uses. So Jaclyn's still clearly stuck in this kind of like on the diet, off the diet, seesaw situation. So we're seeing a lot of like, I'm saving my calories for a big cheat, or I've been so good this week, so I'm not gonna hold back, I'm gonna live my best life. And I think this approach is going to get stale really fast. Not only is it very easy to undo a caloric deficit in a big cheat night or a big cheat weekend, but it also creates a cycle that's very hard to break. So we restrict, we feel deprived, we overeat when we do allow ourselves the cheat, only to restrict even harder the next day. Jaclyn has said that she wants this diet to be a long-term lifestyle. So allowing herself small food pleasures daily and finding ways to eat out and choose more balanced meals more often is going to be a really valuable weight management skill to build. So I think her boyfriend Jordan is really onto something here, that splitting the bowl of pasta or, having a couple bites and trying out a new fun recipe, even if it's not on the diet, is actually the key to making this sustainable long term. Finally, speaking of Jordan, I think Jaclyn's actually looking for the wrong kind of support in her journey. Let's take a look.
I need you guys to be hard on me. I need you guys to hold me accountable. I posted that I got like that Laray's mac and cheese on my Insta story. And I can't even begin to tell you the amount of people in my DMs right now telling me, this isn't healthy, Jaclyn. You're not gonna lose weight eating stuff like this. This is the kind of toxic behavior that the internet delivers. And it makes me literally wanna like record myself just shoving that mac and cheese in my face. I ask him to support me, and I ask him like, if I wanna eat a bowl of pasta, or if I wanna, whatever it is, please like support me, have my back, tell me like, you don't need that, it's not good for you. And when he does it, I get frustrated and I feel like, are you calling me fat? I know that he's trying to support me, but sometimes it feels like he's discouraging me.
This is a big one, and I do hope she takes this one to heart. Asking people to shame you into making healthy choices is only going to force you to do the opposite. Like Jaclyn said it herself, when fans tell her not to eat the mac and cheese, she wants the damn mac and cheese even more. Now, this phenomenon is well documented in the literature, and it's the same reason why medical professionals, friends, or other societal figures telling people to lose weight doesn't make people lose weight. This shame-induced stigma just makes people avoid the gym, avoid the doctor, avoid the dietitian, and instead eat less nutritious food and engage in risky, unhealthy behaviors. It doesn't repair health disparities, it reinforces them. And we also know research has shown how important it is to have a strong social support system for any lifestyle interventions. So I can tell that Jaclyn's boyfriend Jordan is trying to support her. Like, he seems like such a lovely guy, and also his cooking looks amazing. But Jaclyn isn't quite sure what she wants or needs from him. And I can't make that decision for her because everyone's communication styles and needs are different. But a lot of folks find that having their partner partake in their diet and exercise routine together can be helpful. And also, seeing as Jordan has some amazing culinary skills, I'm sure he could help make mealtimes more delicious no matter what's involved. I also would encourage Jordan to focus on just enabling Jaclyn to make healthy choices rather than shaming her or policing her when she doesn't. And it sounds like he's not doing that, but it sounds also like Jaclyn's asking him to do that. So for example, maybe helping her do some more meal prep and helping plan date nights that are not focused on food and alcohol, or of course also going on like nightly walks together. All of that can help to support without shaming. So I'm hoping to see where Jaclyn really nets out on this, and perhaps she finds some of these observations and tips useful for the remainder of her journey, which I expect will be more involved than any 60-day YouTube series will ever be able to cover. And on that note, that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment below with your thoughts and what you'd like to see me cover next. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye.